I wouldn't finish today. But then I found that's what I found. Then all the definitions, all the things. More details about much more details about the 12 TseChenLing. So about the wheel of life. So I thought, anyway, to begin with that, we see what happens. But then I told them to take, but didn't come here. That's also very strange. That's also missing. That also didn't happen. So it's an interesting karma. So at first we can begin with the homage, paying homage to Buddha Shakyamuni Buddha, our kind commissioner for founder of the Dharma, founder of the present of the Dharma, Buddha Shakyamuni. And then the precious, rare, sublime one, Kunjapo. Praise to the three rare, precious, sublime one. The X-ray. What do you say? In charge then that. So that Amatumba Chumden de Tishin Chabada Jamba Yandaba Sobe Sange Ribada Shatu Demba Tewa Shiva Jite Demba Kiva De Kalo Kiva Nana Meba Lada Minage Tumba Sange Chumden Tagawa Shanga Tuba Shaselo Chudo Gatsu Shivu Chumden de Tishin Chabada Jamba Yandaba Sobe Sange Ribada Shatu Demba Tewa Shiva Jite Demba Kiva De Kalo Nana Meba Lada Minage Tumba Sange Chumden Demba Tagawa Shanga Shaselo Chudo Gatsu Shivu Chumden de Tishin Chabada Jamba Yandaba Sobe Sange Ribada Shatu Demba Tewa Jite Demba Kiva De Kalo Kiva Lana Yada Minagi Tumba Sange Chumden Demba Tagawa Shanga Shaselo Chudo Gatsu Shivu So this reciting Buddha's name, the recitement Tato Muni Muni Mam, Tato Muni Muni Mam Muni Yeswa, Muni Tato Muni Muni. That's mistaken. Many texts has that writing Muni Muni Mam Muni Yeswa. Many texts has that form of writing and letter. Also, maybe the Sanskrit has been like English in Tibet common, you know, and all those who learn. So it did not become common in Tibet. Yeah, maybe like that. And yeah. So the mantras in Sanskrit, and Tibetan also sometimes. Sometimes some sort of some missing, some mistakes or something. So that sometimes. So that's so to correct then you have to know very well first what it means in what's the meaning, the real meaning, then then knowing the Sanskrit, knowing the Sanskrit extremely well, then you can correct. Anyway, in this case, Jabje couldn't the great Bodhisattva, from whom His Holiness Dalai took extensive commentary on the Bodhisattva Avatar in the Buddha. So which because young time from Kunu, Lada Kunu, Kasa, Sankar. So there are a few different country or the part of India there. So Kunu, so young time went in Tibet and learned from learned lamas in Tibet and experts and Dharma, Sutta, Tantra, and exercised. Then later he became expert in the Tibetan grammars, poetry, all this, and then came to Lhasa. Then it was requested by the Tibetan government to teach in the Tibetan medical Tibetan medical astrologers school center. then the become well known, and that. So anyway, many years which lived Varanasi with the sadhus, the river Ganga, looking like sadhu, and living ascetic life. Near the river Ganga with the sadhus. Sadhus were helping Rinpoche, sort of that. And then when his owners were there, on those times there was probably only one Tibetan monastery, this Galuwa monastery. Only one Tibet. It was built even before Tibet was lost. To mainland China. Before that it was built. So I think so anyway, maybe time when his own there. So which came then asked the monastery, the manager to sleep outside the courtyard with a cement floor, and there was no room of courtyard of the monastery outside. There was a sadhu, whereas looking very sadhu, very small sadhu looking, sad as being sad like that. So anyway, manager of the monastery didn't recognize and they didn't give room. I think didn't give room, that's right. So then asked if we can sleep outside in the courtyard on the cement floor. So then manager allowed, I think. Manager allowed. So he slept night time on the floor, in the courtyard outside the monastery. So I don't know, one day or few days, I'm not sure. So after his owners, after his owners met, and his owners took the commentary of the Buddha Chavadhara from Kunalamarabhache. Then it became very soon, then became extremely well known to the public. So then Rinpoche was staying at the guest house that downstairs, true story. Not where the monastery is, but the other right side, or left side of the monastery. Upstairs, one of the rooms, and which was staying there. So people lined up to see Rinpoche. People lined up from upstairs, lined up from the room upstairs, then through the steps and from the outside again, so like that. So I received, fortunately, during those early times, and received I thought to take the full commentary of the Bodhisattva from Rinpoche. I requested Rinpoche, and Rinpoche, well, I did receive commentary from Rinpoche publicly in the Ganjul Hagang, the temple of the Ganjul Buddha's teaching, with the other Incan Lamas or Geshes. So I did ask, to give the whole commentary to me, which kindly accepted to give the room of the Javatara in the Rinpoche's room. But the unfortunate thing is I didn't fall asleep. During the during all other chapters except 9th chapter, wisdom chapter. So as soon as the Rinpoche started wisdom chapter, I fell asleep. So I've been created very, very heavy karma to realize the emptiness and to understand the teachings of emptiness. So, so there's heavy karma to face, So, yeah. So, Rinpoche keeps continuing. If the postman can bang the door and bring the door quite a few times. Postman bringing that. So then Rinpoche advised me. That time there was only one translation of the Bodhisattva called Sanskrit from Sikkim, Gaja Dawa Samdru. He made, I think, dictionary. That's the only one in the old times. English, but yeah, that. He translated one with Shavtara. So Rinpoche at that time, one of them, several. Rinpoche advised me to translate with Shavtara in English. So then Rinpoche advised, but through that must study well both language and the language, English language, both. So Rinpoche advised that, but still didn't get started. So. Some Bodhisattva, I think it is said, translated from Sanskrit, and that was I don't know. I was doing some translations, just a little bit, just some parts. How to live the life for others, how to live the life most meaningful, and that means living the life for others. So really most effective, really very clear. So I was translating. There were three copies of three translations. They don't. Of course, even the translators, even professors, they would have different words. Each professor has their own way to express. So and so that, and anyway. So yeah. So hopefully to do that in the future, to get done that. So whatever. That's very much advanced in there. So Rinpoche said, in the teaching, public teachings, Rinpoche said, Om Muni Muni Ma Muni, so that's mistaken. So Rinpoche said, Muni Muni Ma Muni Swaha. Oh, like that. Rinpoche corrected. So new, when the Rinpoche started new Sanskrit so well and that. But I think, it didn't become, I don't know, not that much, I don't know, known to the others, other were supposed to be experts in Sanskrit. And so I checked one gadget, one of our resident teacher, Lama Tsongkhapa Institute, the one who did one who taught the mass program. After they discussed, he was a Bishop Lama, discussed for 1 week to set up this program, mass program. 1 week discussed together, and then Geshe Bajato wanted to do that, definitely want to start that, to happen that in Lama Institute. So did that, and then they finished that. So that maybe 30 or, I don't know, 40 or 30 students. I think, so including here, Emily? Yeah? Hello, okay. Emily, yeah? Okay. So she's from there. The master program, first master program. So then, before starting the second one, then Krishna passed away, Ichamatasu. So his brother, his brother, Nebu, what's his name? Rosan Sheriff or something. I don't know. So it's supposed to be, there are three or 4 months there, Varanasi, Sarnath, the Tibetan, the Tibetan university, the Rosan, so 2 or 3, I guess, was the expert monks and in Sanskrit. So they are, his owners advised them to translate from Tibetan into Sanskrit, Dharma text, and so so I asked him that Muni Mahamuni, so he seems he never thought that's wrong. So as so I said, the number advised with this. As soon as it didn't occur in his mind, well, that's wrong. So, but some say, yeah, didn't think that, mistake normally, I think. I don't know why. So they are concerned. So this Bodhisattva Buddha's name and the mantra. So as those who knows, even the teachings, the method, this is explained to realize the Prajna Paramita, wisdom. So the wisdom goes beyond. So the so Buddha has taught Buddha has taught Prajna Paramita, the ultimate wisdom, the 12 volumes, and then Nietzsche 3 volumes, and then Jetongma 1 volume. So extensive, then more content, things like that. So the Karasura. The whole entire suffering of samsara, the circling, so if all those oceans of suffering of helping hungry gods, animals, human beings, seraphims, asseraphims, intermediate seraphims. So if it is privileged, then it goes in 3: suffering of pain, dunga, suffering of change, dunga, all the temporal pleasures, all the samsara temporal pleasures. What a human being experience, what devas experience. All those are suffering, suffering and suffering of change due to. So that's so. Kasore. Like myself, we ordinary beings really believe the true happiness, real happiness. All the temporal pleasure, real happiness. But in the view of the people, on the view of the meditators, who have realization and renunciation of samsara, who totally renounced, who realize that samsara is only nature of suffering. And no true happiness at all. And actually being same as being in the hell realm. If you realize. So like that's instead of attachment from beginningless rebirth, you have attachment, attraction to that. But for that, so we're discovering the oneness of suffering, then you totally change and then totally change the mind in the aversion to the samsara. All like that. So those who have realized this, renunciation, samsara, the being the samsara is being sort of the fire, being in the hell, hot hell, like that. No attraction at all. No attraction at all. They, not only human beings, even devas, even suras, asuras, home realm, homeless realm. I'm desired on devas. So no matter million times greater than human being, the human being who is everything. What you can get, what you can get in the world, with everything. So 1,000 million times much greater pleasure, much greater. Much greater a pleasure. Unbelievable. The misery living up to the pleasure. So compared to that, even the worldest human being, billionaire, zillionaire, trillionaire, all, they're just like, compared to that, it's like so poor beggar, So seeing even those, desire devas, with the desire of the five sense objects and the pleasure of that, and either formless real devas. So see, can't see any attraction, even the dream. No attraction, even in the dream. No attachment, no attraction, even in the dream. So from realm, where there's no suffering of pain, there's a suffering of change, and pervasive compounding suffering. So they have suffering, poem realm. Then formless realm, only the third one, the pervasive compounding suffering. So yeah, that's so can't find even a millisecond attraction to the even devil's life, pleasure. This aversion, seeing only suffering. So being in samsara for them is like being in the fire. It's like that. So the So so even you have kind of some no attraction to the human the perfection or perfection or the kind of wealth and the great wealth and pleasures doesn't have but attractions in Deva's life, then there's some attraction, then then it slow down have renunciation or something. Right. So then the third pervasive compounding suffering, from where the true suffering of pain, suffering of change rises. Being under the control of delusion and karma. Oh, perversion. Pervasiveness, as often Isolan says. Then compound the because the seed of suffering and delusion is contaminated, is aggregate, so compound, so it compounds the suffering and delusion. This life also compound future life suffering, rebirth. So the concerning, so all the suffering put together, so comes in three. So so all that root. All that root is not outside. All those sufferings, what you experience, what we experience, not come from outside. Not say. Not created by some God or celestial being or God or some not like that. But of course, in the world, there are many people, different religions, believe in that. So we should, so people, they have karma. Who many people karma to believe in that. So they get sort of a happiness from that. We should respect to that, and as often as says. That. So in the reality, root or the samsara suffering, the oceans of samsaras, the six realm oceans of six realm samsara suffering, all come from. The six realm oceans of six realm suffering come from your mind. Come from your mind. All that what we amazed. What we amazed was what we are so afraid. So scary. So to think of death. To think of your death. So even just that, so scary. So scary, and normally you don't think. People don't think. It's something definitely has to happen. Something has to happen. Sooner or later. Not sure. Few years, after few years, this year, this month, this week, even today, tonight, or so even 1 hour or minute or so like that, so can't really say. Unless you have clairvoyance and unmistaken clairvoyance with to see future, so that reality that leave aside Lord and suffering, but just even death. So that's so there, and there's suffering of death, suffering of but old age, sicknesses. So anyway, so all these including cancer, and then this is a very small thing, and just a part of suffering, the suffering pain, the cancer, depression, all that. That's a disease that's no cure and very rare in the world, including those. Anyway, all come from the mind. Come from all this, what you experienced, what you are experiencing, what you will experience, will come from your mind. They sorry, negative mind. Negative mind. They sorry. The there's so many hallucinations in our life, so many wrong concepts, so many piles of wrong concepts at different levels. So many wrong concepts. So all the root is the ignorance. There are different ignorance, but the particular ignorance is like the king of the delusions. It's like that. Ignorance holding the eye, holding the phenomena that which exists in the mere name. Is that what you say? That which exists in the mere name, in the mere name. Merely labeled by the mind. But including I, existing, which exists only in mere name, merely labeled by the mind. So, do not exist at all from its own side. Do not exist at all from its own side. So that's what emptiness is. I don't know English, whether there carries a complete translation of Tibetan, Dongba Ni, not just Dongba emptiness, Ni, only emptiness. So there's I don't know Sanskrit, so those ancient great pundits, those ancient holy exercise paths to enlightenment, the great holy beings, this is how they translate it. So rich the Tibetan word. So rich the names in Tibetan were, in one word, two words, so rich, so much meaning, and the translation from Sanskrit into Tibetan. So in English, emptiness, I don't know that. I don't know very well. The English words. Tibetan has not ended as a ni only. So only. All talking about ni only, even the word only, then stops all the ordinary emptiness. All the ordinary emptiness. Like your stomach is empty food, or your mouth is empty, or tea, or so this room is empty of that. In the case of ovens, I was empty of a golden elephant. Or sorry, sorry. all the ordinary emptiness are there, the empty of form. So me. So only put me, tongba, me, then means only emptiness of the truly existence, existing from its own side, existing by itself. In the ordinary language, then real. In the ordinary language, there we speak real. Or emptiness of the real. So that makes big sense. Me means only that, nothing else. No way to say, yeah. So, the subtle become very clean. So that. So this is how the great pundits, great holy, they're not just scholar, words, not embedded like computer embedded with words. Then your brain embedded with words, not that, not just with dry words, but the actualized part, a great holy being. So rich, so rich the Tibetan. So to know the Tibetan Dharma words, language, Dharma words, even just knowing one by one, even just knowing the meaning one by one, gives you great introduction. Already gives you great introduction just from the word by knowing the word by word. So like that. So, 정말 니, more than I, exist in the main name, me level by mind. So the relating to sometimes I use my English might say you might say depend on, but I use relating to. Sometimes say to the valid base, So the valid base here aggregates. So that's so because valid base. You call I this one, this mark. Call I, this one, I, none of that. So valid base, like again. For example, you call the dog, this woman, for example, my brother, his name is Buddha Sangye. My brother's name, his name is Sangye Buddha. Sangye, there's no valid base. So, so like this. So it is. So therefore, the I, example, the I is empty, totally empty of truly existent or existing from its own side, existing by nature. Totally empty of the real I. Real I, what appears normally to us from the beginningless rebirth, not only from this morning, from birth, from beginningless rebirth. And with what we are completely in trust, what we are completely in trust to. That's, you see. So within that, you see the conception. There is this within that see when we so when we try to entrust this I, on that within that there's the wrong concept. That's the wrong. Well, it is impermanent, then believe permanent. Then while it is while it depends on paths, and then then depend on existing, but depend on paths, then believing it is existing alone. And while it is depend on cause conditions, and then existing with its own freedom. There's wrong concepts there, and also so in Hindu believe Atma, so the soul, I think it should be same soul and Atma. So permanent I. There's no Buddhist school, we believe that. Not at all. They never put it, whatever it in schools, the Chiramera, Baba school, never put that one, and that one is, don't say this permanent existence alone with its own freedom, but not that, neither also the other side. So that never put it that way. So that there is no Buddhist school who believe it. There's only in the Hindu that believe that. So then also within the one thing of the real I, or then the concept that there's a self-sufficient. The thing that I is self-sufficient. So they like the king without different population. There is real king. So like that. So example. So they without different aggregates and then that's real I. So anyway, self-sufficient language is the true one. So yeah. Then the character when within that then the category what mind only schools just a mantra. Then the category just a mantra then so what they accept the seventh consciousness, or the eighth consciousness, so seventh consciousness, the Kuchi, the basis of consciousness, the basis of all samsara nirvana. So so you leave the so the forget.
Substance.
So you leave the substance. So you leave the substance on that. Imprint that, then experience out concept and object together. So the mind which think blue, and object blue together. They come together. So there is what there's no, so there any phenomena exists. So by leaving imprint the substance on that seventh consciousness, then experience out one subject, one object. So that's so there's no phenomena which did not come, there's no phenomena exists without depend on the seventh consciousness, without leaving substance on the seventh consciousness and the experience, without depend that. So any phenomena that exists is come from the mind. So seventh consciousness. By leaving substance, then experience out a subject. So, so the Kazuri, then truly exists without coming from mind. The seventh conscience, without coming from mind. Then the Madhamika wrong concept. So the Kazan truly exists. The I is truly existing without the mind labeling, or existing completely from its own side, without the mind labeling. So, because really, it's there, that concept that, so the Rangjuba, with regard to the root of samsara, ignorance. That ignorance. That school, that Madhyamika school, Madhyamika school, Savatantrika school's view. the wrong view. Kakcha, the objectivity position, the ignorance, root of samsara, content, that's called. I totally completely existing from outside without the mind leveling, but I can move mind. I realize what I can move mind. So it there, so that wrong concept there, wrong concept. The thinking there. And then now is after you heard about Savatandrika, Kasa, Savatandrika, then was it then easy to now to know the subtle, extremely subtle objective reputed the false eye of person. The person gets school expand. You have to recognize that in order to realize the emptiness only one. The emptiness only. To be free from samsara, to cut the root of samsara, the ignorance. To be free from the oceans of samsara suffering. So the person, the Savatandrika school, they think it's correct. That they. A perfect view, or that person gets good view, but that's incorrect. So the I exists from its own side. Not only is not there. So I exist from the side, but it also came from the mind together. It is not they don't accept mere label by mind, but accept label by mind. It came from its own side, but also came from mind, labeled by mind. So this I think the correct view. Now in Prasangic view, now the Prasangic view, that's exact what to be realized empty. Now you come to understand what is it to realize the emptiness done by me, emptiness only. Person can now person can I with the Rangjiva, the person it exists from its own. There's not only it exists from inside, but also come from mind, labeled by mind. Okay, this is incorrect. Okay, that's but this one, according to person, mathematical school person, this is truly existent. The person, Savatandrika school view, truly existent means without coming from mind, nothing to do with the mind, only existing from inside. Meaning of truly that. Now the truly existent, according to person, that's there should be something from the eye. Eyesight, there should be something from the eye. There should be something from the eye. You know, you can't totally accept mere level by mind. You can't accept, but there should be something from the side. There should be something from there. Otherwise this becomes a hallucination. Doesn't exist. Mere name or mere level by mind. That's what I think following nihilism. Following nihilism. Anything like that. Rangjuva, Madhyamika, Savatantrika things. Okay. So now the person, Madhyamika person, see, just they should be, the Rangjuva or the Savatantrika, there should be something. There should be something from inside. There should be something. You know, so many years ago at Kapan, old Gamba upstairs in my small room, we were translating the Wish-Fulfilling Golden Sun with Dr. Nick. He started his life became busy after he attended TED course. Then he was so busy here and there in each country, so I in Nick's. And then after the course, after the course, I became busy with books, Dharma books, running, Kathmandu, translate. Started busy with books, Dharma books, start from that. Then later Lama, I think I might asked to start up publication. The wisdom publication started. Then, now a long time ago, I started the archives. Very long time, many years. So, really, his life has been really so effective, beneficial to the world, to so many sentient beings, to learn Dharma, to discover the path to unmistaken path, unmistaken method, unmistaken cause of happiness. This life, future lives, and then ultimate happiness, liberation from oceans of samsara, suffering forever. Then the method, cause of to achieve the sangye, total elimination of obscuration, completion of all the realizations. Oh, so to send them to learn that unmisting path. So you see the sentient beings. The reason suffering from beginningless rebirth. Not only from this birth, that from beginningless rebirth. The oceans of helping hungry ghosts, animals, human beings, third beings, asura beings. That stage of suffering of pain, suffering of change, and the pervasive compound and suffering. So the not on that. Again. So, for example, yourself have met Dharma in this life. As I mentioned, all the methods, all the paths to reach happiness, up to enlightenment. Wow, 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 wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing. You have met. And you can study, unmistaken. But sentient beings, even they suffered from beginningless birth up to now. That's it, haven't met. Haven't met Dharma. Haven't met Dharma. So that means they haven't found correct method to achieve all the happiness this life, next life. Ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara, full enlightenment. So no choice. Again, endless suffering, samsara. Endless suffering of hell, endless suffering of hunger, birth, I don't know. Wow. Then even this endless. I forgot. What I'm supposed to speak after that. I suddenly forgot.
Perfection of Wisdom Sutra.
Huh?
Perfection of Wisdom Sutra.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, sorry. So anyway, so that was still reminded me. Anyway, I was from that sort of back going. So the other Nick, that's right. Then that time we were discussing about that. And the thing is, Nick said, how's it possible? Well, one thing I remember is Nick, oh, how does the history It has to have something from its own side. How can it exist? How can the I exist? It's impossible to exist the I. It has to have something from its own side. Yes. I remember that very clearly. Of course, that doesn't mean I have the realization. No, not at all. Not like that. You have to have so much merit collected. You need so much good luck, merit collected. That's to realize that. So I'm telling about myself. So I need so much merit. So so here, so there's something. There should be something existing from its own side. There should be something from the I. Oh, that's something very subtle, very subtle. Objectively. So, another person give you what is to be realized, what is to be realized, to discover, to realize that the I is empty. Oh, is that objective repetition, or that one. That's similar, that's subtle one. So usually you see in the Mahamudra teachings or something, use example, but that's for us ordinary beings. I think it's easy to understand. Explain like when you're walking in the dangerous road or trail or something, then you're danger to fall down. Or this real eye is going to fall down, or something's going to happen to this, or I mean, use that example. But I mean, there are many cases when somebody provokes you, and then also, oh, this is real eye. It's destroying, it's hurting. He's hurting this real eye. Oh, so bad, So he's so bad because he's harming this real eye. He's destroying this real eye. So he's really bad. He or she is really bad. But the real eye is not there. The whole life, not particularly that day or that time, the whole life, even including from beginner's rebirth, endless, and never exist. It's not that. Real eye is not there. So getting angry to that person, he or she criticizes, provokes, whatever, to this real I, real me, and get angry, then put in prison, get $1 million. Especially nowadays, recession. Recession. So people in the world use any way to my money, recitation. So people look every situation to get money. So blind to the person. Blind to my money. Nowadays. Any mistake, look at try to find any mistakes. And I notice, nowadays, German was recession, but that. So you see what I'm saying is so what I'm saying is so actually it's like children, or it's like where you behave like children. You see, it's not realized when somebody could trouble, somebody thinks they get angry, you kill, you do everything what you can. Put in prison, get $1 million, whatever you see. But that's not realized. Lavishness. So it's like something that is reality is like reality is like like that our life is like that. It's completely funny. Completely funny. It's completely funny when children they put their feet in the sand. Put the sand. Oh, this is my house. Then somebody then cry. This is my house. Similar. This is my house. It's very childish. Or you can see extremely doesn't make sense. So childish. Or something I don't know how to say in English, but totally meaningless. Meaningless. To hunt back the sentence. Then totally meaningless to kill. Even insult. Totally meaningless. Then you see, that you don't know, sentence you don't know. You're crazy. You think you're so happy to be able to harm back, but you're creating the cause. You're creating the negative karma cause to be suffered to yourself, to suffer again. Numberless times in the future. Numberless times. Result. Not one time suffer. As you are harmed, then the result that others harm to you. Whom you harmed, they harm to you. For that, not just one time, no. Oh, that's it. It has 4 suffering results. Please remember from Lamrim. Complete negative karma. So there's a motivation, there's a action, there's a goal. Shi Samba Jarawa, Shi Samba. Base motivation, a goal, Shi Samba Jarawa, 14. Or then that has 4 suffering results. Namin you do Rabin aspect result, rebirth in the Lord. Then the suffering is you don't know the Lord and the suffering is most amazing. There's no way to put in the words. You know, maybe last week or this, I don't know, some days ago, I saw in TV. There's a very deep ocean, extremely hot water. I think that there's places where the volcano comes and smoke comes, and even from the ground. It's deep, very deep in the ocean, but even from ground. So, extremely unbelievable hot water. But still there are animals inside. This is the karma. So the animals, they don't look, the colors don't look as living in the cold water, not like that. The colors a little bit, not so good. Not like the one that live in the cold water. But there's animal living in the unbelievable hot water. And I saw a snake living in the hot water. But the body looks like very cooked. It's alive. Living, there's a place where he lives. Alive, but the body looks like a little bit kind of cooked. Looks like that, the karma. So cannot die. Just let it suffer. Cannot die. The karma, you see, your karma, past karma, cannot die. Suffer, have to suffer. So those could be, I think, what's called ordinary hell. Yeah, ordinary hell, like that. So you will suffer, but you don't die. For us, immediately, a man die such in hot water, so the animals don't die. Then the rocks, bamboos in the Baksa, where I lived 8 years, Baksa. Monks cut bamboo in the forest and then use for beds and walls and things, bamboo, see. So inside bamboo, what do you call this one? What do you call?
Sections.
Sections. So inside there's snake. Inside there's snake. So we found that. And in the rock, so many times out in Debung Monastery, there's a Metia Buddha, meaningful meaningful to behold. So when the Metia Buddha is erected there, first put there on the throne, Metia Buddha. Then outside, straight from Metia Buddha, outside on the mountain, there was a huge rock. Inside there was a frog. So the rock cracked. When the Metia Buddha put there, so directly facing the Metia Buddha, the rock there on the mountain, huge rock, immediately cracked. Inside there was a frog. So I think that perhaps I think this is called ordinary hell. Major hell, then hot and cold, then 6 types or 6 neighborhood hell. Then this ordinary hell. So the ordinary hell can be in different places. So I think so I saw TV like that. That's amazing. Hard to say. So you see, so studying Dharma, studying your life. Studying who you are, studying your I. Appeared false I, believed to the false I is real I. There's that true. Then we suffered, sentient beings suffered, from beginningless rebirth up to now, up to this second, we suffered. Suffering pain, suffering will change, all the samsara pleasure, suffering will change, and then from where those came from, regressive compounding suffering. So, so you see. So much problem in the world, or so much problem in the world, and so much problem in your life. Wow. So you see, all based on this false I. The real I appeared, false I. Believe it is true. Oh, on that basis. Oh, your problem in the life. Oh, depression, this cancer, this. Amazing. What is? Oh, this. Then so many different hospitals, and so many different psychologists, and the psychiatrists, the psychiatrists, and then what else? So many things to help the mind. But so many to help the body, to your body. So many hospitals to help the mind too. So you see, and then experiences due to this wrong concept. The ignorance, wrong concept, holding the eyes real. Then you see, make it so much expenses. Wow. So much expenses. Life. Then you don't money, you borrow money, then borrow, on top of that borrow. You become rich of debts. You become rich of debts. And even difficult to pay the money for next life. Even next life. And then so the life is really interesting. If you look, if you just the mindfulness in this, just the mindfulness, awareness in this, there's no there's no real I. What real I appeared. Hallucination. There's nothing to believe. That's totally wrong concepts. It's like you don't have a horn, but believing that you have a horn. You don't have a tail, but you believe you have a tail. You have a huge tail, like kangaroo. You have a huge horn like a deer, all deers. Who's the animal that largest horn? Yeah. So it's like that. It's exactly like that. Exactly like that. So like, yeah. It's like, you cut the newspaper, Time magazine, cut the, papers, small pieces, and then you make a cassette. You build up and then on the table, billions and zillions, and like that. And then you think this money, these dollars, these are dollars, a billion, zillion dollars. Understand? Where the way we think the I, that's that. So practice, just practice the mindfulness in this. Wow. I in the mindfulness and I. Wow. Great liberation, great healing. Wow, all the problems in your life goes away. Wow, emotions, negative emotions, upsetness, about this and that. Oh, he didn't love me, she didn't love me, wow. Blah, Oh, nobody loves me, I'm the only one in this world, I'm not loved, nobody loves me. All that. But again, for that, many people think not loves me. So sad. But that you concern the real I, not near label I, or not near label I, real I, but it's not but it's not there. Just meditation, just that mindfulness. But it's one of the most powerful meditation, most powerful, or the most powerful among the meditations, the most One was profound, other one both LZR TseChenLing others, but this one, so much problem in your life goes away. Doesn't create, goes away. What you have goes away. Certainly, you see no meaning, no sense. There's no sense. Just very silly life. You just live a very silly life. Very childish, very silly life. Completely silly, you see. So, you have so much happiness. You have so much inner happiness. Your life has so much. What was it? Oh, time to 5 minutes. Okay. Sorry. I should go back. Oh, that's so important. Buddhism is not just, not just a scholar, just learn. Don't do anything. Just use words. Just talk about words, and you don't do anything. It's like you see, when you have a problem, never use the Dharma practice is to prevent, is to eradicate the root of problem. But because if you never practice, and then just even you are able to study, but was. So when you have a problem, you go to the doctor, you go to the psychologist, you know thing. But Dharma just, just don't study. Then when you don't use, you don't see the effect Dharma to you, benefit to you Dharma, benefit to your heart, to your mind, you don't see that. Then after some time you see Dharma, no meaning, or for you, because you didn't practice, you don't see the benefit. When you problem, you go outside to never apply the meditation. So that, and then at some time you may lose hope or energy in Dharma practice. Then you give up Dharma. So anyway. So when the person gave good, so what you have realized, the empty is that is subtle, that's very subtle existence from us inside. Something subtle. That's exactly gaksha. What Savatantika is quoting correct. That's exactly gaksha, objectively Buddhist person. That is what we realize, it's totally empty. That's what we realized. First recognize the real object. False eye. That's false eye. Even something exists from inside. False. And then once you recognize, when you're able to see the false, then a minute. That's what the meditators, they experience. Other meditators. So it's a minute. to realize that this person cares for emptiness. That time the Catholic you don't have to worry at all. You don't have to worry at all for nihilism. Don't have to worry at all. It might look like that to your mind that time, seeing emptiness of the eye. Look like your foreign nihilism might, if you don't know well, might appear that your foreign nihilism, that I doesn't exist. So that time, the I told this has to appear, but it doesn't lead. Ultimately, it doesn't lead to that. And the Ketan Jayamolans, one other quite some time ago, one or two lifetimes, Bodhisattva, great Bodhisattva, Jayamalan. So in his commentary, so that experience does happen. That shows it's not fallen nihilism. It shows the Kasura. The Gacha objectively reputed the fourth eye. It shows that doesn't exist. That why you are having this experience, because you see the truth is in the eye. I appeared to the artist mind and entrust that 100%. So we did that from beginningless rebirth. So mind is so happy to do that. So therefore then, you see, when you see the emptiness of the Dongba Ni of the eye, so then that time looks like the nihilism. Looks like the appearance. So they can say, so it shows the Jaman Mahamudur commentaries show that why this experience happening is because it shows the objective beauty is that false eye is not there. What doesn't exist is kind of so that despair, that despair. Chelu, clear. So the you see, it's like this. So first is aggregates, yeah. Form, feeling, cognition, component, aggregates, conscience, aggregate. So the mind which think of aggregates, mind which think of aggregates, merely input I. Merely input I. Okay? Merely input I. So that's the first second. Merely input I, first second. Next second, it has to appear back to your mind. It has to appear back. Next second. So it's supposed to appear back, merely labeled by mind. That's the reality. That's the reality. For us, sentient beings, that doesn't happen. Sorry. So when it appear back, should appear being merely labeled by mind. So appearing back to the mind as it is, which is merely labeled by mind, that happened to only Buddha. Buddha has no subtle negative imprint which project dualistic mind, the true existence, which decorate dualistic mind, the true existence, I, and so forth, but it doesn't have. Because subtle negative imprint, thought purified ceased. But as we haven't done that, so always we have a hallucination. The kasara. Even bodhicitta, compassion. So even the realizations have the hallucination. Truth exit appearance, things existing from outside side, things real. So when the I mirror level, first second we down mirror level by your mind. Okay. Next second, when it appears back to you, it appears total opposite. Existing from its own side, not merely labeled by mind, existing from its own side. Oh, that must know. Even those who you know studied, but I'm reminding. So existing from my source heart. I appears back, next second, existing from my source heart. Oh, hallucination. Hallucination. You see? False eye. False eye. So, why it happened? Why it happened? There's ignorance. The Dima Ripa, ignorance holding the eye appearing from its own side to the truly existent. That's true. Holding that true. Oh, see? So that ignorance left a negative imprint on it. So that negative imprint, even your mind made it imprint, but the next second that negative imprint projects real, project truly existing from inside. Existing by nature, real I, project, decorate. Oh, so then beside that, on top of that, not on that mistake, that's a big mistake. But on top of that, believe that 100% trust that. Oh. Then from that thing, anger attachment, they create karma, then create the whole oceans of suffering, hell, hunger goes, from that then hell came, hunger goes came, and the more the suffering life, and all the human beings suffering, everything, all oceans suffering, human beings in the ocean suffering, all came out. That's sort of all the cities in the ocean suffering came out from that. You created it. Not God, you created it. So what I'm saying there, so you see, what the I that exists is that I exist, yes. This is mere name, meaning to my mind. You understand how our mind creates. You understand? I gave a simple example. Okay, so now on top of that, ignorance. So that negative ignorance holding the eye truly, believing negative project, decorate. The real, existing from its side, real, on top of that. So now you see the gacha, objective virtue, on the middle level, the eye, gacha on that, fourth eye, on the middle level, the fourth eye, this. So now why you are having this experience, like foreignism of the total losing eye, or that sign of actually gacha, the false eye, what appeared from the middle level eye, or that showing that it's false, doesn't exist. Now you discover it doesn't exist. It never exists. So never exists. So now you discover. So that's a losing. That's sign. so which get them right? Oh, that is you see. So you have to for the highly intelligent bodhisattvas, a great incredible happiness, joy, tears come up, pours over the body, rise up, and unbelievable joy. But low intelligent bodhisattvas, even bodhisattvas, then because of incredible fear rises, unbelievable fear, inner fear rises when you see the emptiness. So you have to go through. The most important thing that you have to know is that you shouldn't stop immediately. Shouldn't stop. Oh, my foot needs. You go through, like crossing the river, you know, or they're walking or going by a boat. So if you get the other side, so you should go through that, and then through that, then the result. Then without choice. So by seeing the real eye, you know, that which is false, and seeing that it doesn't exist. Then as a result, you see, seeing definitely there's I. Definitely there's I. There's I. Not just for not just there's no I from the side of the aggregate. Not on that. So even you get experience, there's no I from aggregate side, not at all, but there's I on that. There's I on that. And then you so strongly you feel I on this aggregate. But the I itself, you see, something not merely, you don't see merely level by mind. You don't see that merely level by mind. But kind of real. So that is not the person gave you. That is Savattantrika view. Savattantrika way of realizing emptiness. That's not person gave you. So person gave you, this that I, you see, on the aggregate, something in the main name. Not main name. So in the name, something, so still not main name, but something real. Now that, you see, you have to see that main name. Then person main name. That realized them. Totally, you see empty. That's person gave you emptiness. So then you see the I on the. You see the I. You see the I, but main name. So, yeah. Yeah, but you realize main name. Even a pure true listener, but realize doesn't exist from inside. So anyway, so that comes as a result without choice. The conventional truth and absolute truth, conventional, this conventional, where we realize the conventional truth. Yeah, so I think it's sort of here. So Oh, then only Devasangic view is only one that can eliminate the root of samsara, root of all the oceans of samsara suffering. Oh, this one is ignorance. Oh, this is ignorance. So sorry. When you recite Heart Sutra or teachings and any teachings of emptiness, now quotations or even Heart Sutra, even see, even your pain, your problem, your pain doesn't go away immediately. Doesn't go away immediately. You know, like this, doesn't go immediately. It's just Sadhara. You see? But, whoa. What it does, when you recite, even you don't know what you recite, it leaves incredible preparation in the mind, imprint, preparation in the mind to realize emptiness near future. Sooner or later. To see the emptiness and then to develop that ultimate wisdom and the direct perception, then cease all the delusion come on by ceasing, or then you pray from oceans or some sort of suffering, ultimate happiness, then with the bodhicitta, then also you see the subtle obscuration, then by that wisdom, then you achieve full enlightenment. Then you free the numberless sentient beings, from the oceans of samsara suffering, free the numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering, and bring them into full enlightenment. So the reading Heart Sutra, now reading Heart Sutra has that benefit. There's a lot with like sky benefits, like sky. Wow. Even the problem you are cancer or some pain, it doesn't go that way. As soon as you read Heart Sutra, or some problem doesn't go away. But there is nothing. Sometimes it does. That is very small. Very like I don't know how to say. Like the hair, tip of the hair, something like it's nothing. So what it does when you read, if you don't know what it does to your mind, skies of benefit. You have to understand. You're not just using this prayer, blah. Skies of benefit you get. Skies of benefit. You have to understand that. So upstream enlightenment. Then bring the sentence to upstream enlightenment. Okay? So I think maybe. So that I didn't finish even the benefits of Buddha's message. So tomorrow, but tomorrow is the initiation of that. But you understand that, the false life, hallucinated life, hallucinated life. They just start talking that just this hallucination, truth appearance, ignorance. Just that, people. So they sentient beings, what they don't want is suffering. What they don't want is suffering. But but in the action, in the action only creating cause suffering. Sentences run, dead night, busy to create cause, to create cause suffering. And this when practice Dharma or able to practice Dharma, so little who met Dharma, so little to nothing. So all of them are like that. And then due to ignorance, the sentient beings destroy the cause of happiness. Destroy this which are cause happiness, the merits, cause happiness. Oh, that one they destroy by arising anger, heresy, ill will. Oh, this is what sentient is that true. So, so now a little bit I forgot. So therefore then to you see yourself to practice. So to teach Dharma to others and to teach Dharma to sentient beings, so important, so important, so important, so important, so important, so important. This is like your family, all sentient beings are your family, and your mother, your brother, sister, or your mother, all sentient beings your family. All the mosquitoes, your family, all the ants, your family, or mother. So they were. So therefore, your learning Dharma, practice Dharma is so important. Your learning Dharma should always to learn Dharma and to practice, the essence practice. So that to benefit for sentient. The numberless helping hunger gods, numberless animals, wow, the numberless universe, the numberless animals, the fish, chickens, the numberless maybe number 7. So, and then the more you practice, the more you learn, then you can help others. So I stop here today. Thank you very much. Did all that there I made as a god, I made the image of God, Buddhism, Kazunim, the bodhicitta be source of all the happiness, success, including enlightenment for years of all sentient beings, are made to be generated in the heart of all the 60 million sentient beings, in the heart of everybody in the world. Especially in the heart of all the students of the world, or the benefactors, or the volunteers of the center, especially with those who are permitted prayer, whose name is good, and all our seer, including our family members who are dead, who are already dead, living in all heart. In his heart, but they may be increased. Sancho, Rinpo, Shema, Jeva, Jitu, Jeva, Nyamba, Ronne, Rondo, Bewara, Adem, prayer to prosecute. Konderan, Shen, Sameva, Danju, Tente, Lua, Meva, Pensa, Game, Toso, Java, Lojo, Gonden, Tovar, Kanshi Rave Kove Shingan Deben Dan Deo Manle Jue Nejere Siwa Tenzen Jatsu Shave Site Wadu Tenyu Tonye Ninje Sundu Jube Tije Seche Kanche Tengu Chana Bemo Tenzin Jatsu Soan Jesu Shiti Andro Yo Dona Gombo Chile Sewa Seche Jave Jama Kanche yang so ja che ma la kan che sa den de nyu zo cha wa zi na sa na pe ma che la de de je da zo ni ge so so da me ga xian zhe bie che bie ran nian bie ge zan zhi zhi jia zi da zi sha me zhe se zhe jia bie che la da den de ru me bie de ma dan da ge la san da bie nan da ma bie ni gong zhu then very important prayer. Do all the three dimensions, Buddhas, may we be, in all the future lives, may we be guided by Lama Tsongkhapa in the direct Guru, and never separate or purified, admired by all the Buddhas. Sara Gondo Jawa Tsongkhapa, Tejo Shinye Mozo Debe, Kya Ngabe Lansan Ting Heda Keche Sayang Towa Majo. In all the future lifetimes, Lama Tsongkhapa who made the clearest explanation of the Dharma, so that then to the greatest benefit to the sentiment, so that Bada Lama Jigo Jinjawa Kodang Kose Zeta Shinganza Jige Zanga Sambo Jinjawa Ragonanda Sojo Warajo. Then we should pray for the world. Did all the 3 minutes right to go to one listen with us. May the wars that happen now be stopped immediately. And all the problems, killing each other, all that, just recently what the extremists killed with knives and then cut to pieces. Yeah. So all the problems be stopped, including the discrimination of the anger attachments and all the dangers of fire, water, earthquakes, California earthquakes, and then Nepal, the big earthquakes that are going to happen. All the earthquakes in the rest of the world be stopped immediately. That public peace and happiness be prepared all in everyone's heart, and then everybody meet Dharma or Dharma, and then may they achieve a full enlightenment. Now then then very important prayer then. Did all the 3 dimensional numberless Buddhas. May we never ask his anger to the action of Buddha. Then with the contribution that sing positive of the action. Then it's a blessing the Guru in the heart, in the heart that from realization for what to pray after full enlightenment with that. Very important prayer. Should us to be able to cherish every sentient being, every helping, every hungry was, every animal, every human being as modern sky filled with the diamond, or the sky filled with the rich grand jewel. Not just one rich grand jewel, but whole sky filled with the rich grand jewel. More than that, able to cherish more than that, every sentient being. That's the most. Daniel Sanjay Tamjala, you know, Lela, with the Jutravesa, Tata Java Simba. Then ourselves to become, without any effort, to become wishful July, wishing to treat the people, and they're able to pacify all the other suffering immediately, and control all the prayers, all the wishes, all the desires, that will do actually bring happiness and including enlightenment immediately. Gengo di Bedang Zoa Magove Shin Waba Sanje Sanje Rewa Gonzeve Samba Tashi Shoa Bedang Zoa Magove Shin Waba Sanje Sanje Rewa Gonzeve Samba Bedang Zoa Magove Shin Waba Sanje Sanje Rewa Gonzeve Samba Tashi na de last one to draw the 3 dimensions that which do not exist from its own side. And I who do not exist from its own side. Achieve the full enlightenment. Which do not exist from its own side. Lead all the sentient beings which do not exist from its side to that enlightenment, which do not exist from its own side. They bring them to enlightenment, full enlightenment, which do not exist from its own side. By myself alone, who do not exist from its own side. No, Jamon Baya Chida Chambado Mudu Zambodi and the Takunja Zambalo Gawati, Tatunga, Tusajabe Gawatu, More Gana Tudanga, Saya, Samaja Ratu, Morai, Church Yaden, unmistakable teaching of Lama Tunga will spread, actualize in your heart, then you spread, actualize in the heart or something, bring them to enlightenment. 自己要我做我们就是能把百万给别怎么喜欢在这里把人早晚少太太心结的son这位昨年来的人家落在这位这么有保佑 Thank you so much.
Long life prayer. Tu cha xin chang gen ya wei, zhen xin yong wei kun su do bo de, cho sung gu wei ya tu tu, ma ta so tu che gen du sha ten shu.
Thank you very much.